How's it going, everyone? We wanted to get a guide together for newer Fortnite players and enlist some of you veterans out there for more advanced combat building tips. We're going to cover building for mobility and how to make your first panic fort, then end with some ideas for towers in the final circle. So if you want to be competitive, here's what you need to know. When PUBG players first started playing Fortnite Battle Royale, they pretty much did a lot of the same tactics. But over time, people have gotten really good at building and destruction. You can build using wood from trees and sheds, brick from rocks and buildings, and metal from cars and appliances. When using these materials, keep in mind wood can be destroyed quickly but is most abundant and best for fast traversal. Brick and metal are much more resistant to being shot out and make the best forts and towers. As you play a match of Battle Royale, you should always be gathering resources while keeping in mind that doing this is really loud and noisy, so pause periodically, check your surroundings, and make sure to listen. The first type of construction to master is combat movement, and the ramp is your main weapon. Ramps are perfect for climbing up and over hills, descending mountains by flipping them in reverse, attacking up and over enemy forts, and just for fast cover, deception, and a bind. Ramps let you get high, which gives you the advantage in most gunfights. Floors are ramps' best friend. They'll let you travel between buildings, across chasms, and link to forts. All shapes can be placed on the floor and edited, and though most modifications aren't worth the time it takes, it can be fun to play with. One modification you definitely should learn is to make a door by editing 2 squares in a wall so that you never get trapped in your own building. You can also edit shapes even after they've been placed. Ramps can also be made into stairs by editing the template into a U shape. This allows you to go straight up from the base of a mountain when you're trapped by the final circle. The only other really notable item in the game for getting around is the bounce pad, which you may find randomly in the environment. The bounce pad can be placed on a floor and will eject players into the air, allowing them to open their glider and go long distances. It's the closest thing you'll find to a vehicle from PUBG. Once you've mastered those basic shapes, you're ready for panic forts, which is what you build when somebody shoots at you and you have no idea where they are. To make the basic fort, put up 1 or 2 ramps in a V shape, then add 1 to 2 stories of walls on top of it. While on top of your ramp, leap up and lay down more ramps below you, which makes your fort stronger and prevents people from coming up from under you. You'll use the same template for taller towers, and it's a great way to get building into your muscle memory. Speaking of, if you've collected some good loot, made it to the final circle, and now all the players around you are suddenly going vertical, before heading up yourself, understand how to cut down enemy forts. The new minigun makes this a lot easier, as well as explosives aimed at the base. This is because if you shoot out the bottom of a fort, you can actually drop the entire thing. Also, if the enemy team is building up and out, shoot out the floor from beneath them to drop them out of their own tower and do some damage. When it comes time to building your own tower, make sure the base is made of stone or metal so it's less likely to be taken out from under you. Use the same method as your panic fort to build high, then at the top, flip some ramps into an open bowl. Your fort will end up looking a bit like a flower. This is a great build for playing with squads with wide commanding views of an entire area. And that should get you started with combat building in Fortnite. Veteran players, what fortifications do you like in the final circle? Let's talk tactics in the comments below, and hopefully we'll see you before you see us out on the battlefield. Thanks for watching.